I went to prayer and listened quietly, and the Lord gave me thought, earthquake. So I went to my Young's Concordance on page 283, earthquake. And this is for beloved believers, disciples of the way, who study and own concordances, whether they're Strong's for the strong or Young's for the young. We are mature because we study. This is Bernard Eugene Behringer Jr. I'm into my 600 plus teaching in the past 5 years archived on YouTube. I thank YouTube for archiving me. Someday, maybe after I'm gone, because I'm 80 years old, maybe 10 years, a decade, my teachings will become valuable. How to study. As I have said, I took my Young's Concordance. I went to earthquake. I found out that earthquake is in the Bible, Old and New Testament, 19 times. 6 times in the Old Testament. I'm not going to read scripture today. I'm going to explain to you how to study in your concordance. 6 times in the Old Testament, 13 times in the New Testament, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in Revelation. Now, here's the kicker. The word great before earthquake. And we have the word great earthquake 6 times in the New Testament. Now, this great earthquake, there was a great earthquake such as had never been recorded before at the end. And that one is 16:18 of Revelation. The great earthquake. We have recorded before, I believe, I'm only off by a point or two, 9.6, Chile and over near New Zealand, all right, or in the Philippines. There's a super volcano over there. 6.6. My point being, there's one coming bigger or larger than 9.6. I said it wrong earlier. 9.6, the great earthquake will be 9.6 plus. Are you ready for the big shake? Now, there's another one. In Scripture, many different books, the Lord said, I will shake everything one more time, the earth and the heavens, and move every island and mountain out of place. I don't care if it's 2 inches. He keeps his word, and the mountain could shift 2 inches, 12 inches. St. Andrean Fault is passing north and south by each other, breaking stone fences and shifting. A matter of foundations of houses are splitting and shifting inches in decades. All right? So, shake, earthquake, great earthquake. That's my point. So, are you ready for the great earthquake? Do you have what you need to survive a great earthquake? Do you have enough water? Do you have dried foods? Can you make a fire? Do you have clothing to keep warm? I'll end with this. 3, 3, 3, 3. 4 threes, maybe even 5, but we'll stick with 4. 3 minutes underwater, hold your breath. 3 hours in the ocean when it's short of freezing. And what is the word I'm looking for? Anyway, you freeze to death in the ocean. Can't breathe, you die. Titanic, all right? Oh, 3 hours whether in the ocean or without shelter. In other words, can you get out of the cold in the winter, or in Alaska or the Antarctic or Iceland? You've got 3 hours to get out of the weather, all right, and get into somewhere where there's heat and warmth, or you can keep your body heat. 3 days without water, 3 months without food or more, 3 days without water in the desert. So you've got your threes: 3 minutes, 3 hours, 3 days, 3 months. Are you ready for the big shake, the earthquake, the great earthquake? Study great earthquake. It's in the New Testament 6 times the number of man. That's one of the prophecies the Lord gave in the last days. Love ya. I did what the Spirit told me to do, and I spoke on earthquake. Only for the ones who study.